Gmodism.
Well, you're welcome back to Gmodism. This time, we are having another Gimle battle. I guess you already guessed that. This is Dalsha's second submission. This is the Pelagornis Overlord. Pelagornis, isn't that like a flower? Anyways, Pelagornis Overlord is a big laser brick. Flying one. So it will be very interesting to see what we got here. So it's gonna be using propellers like this. I suppose it has a evasive maneuver. Indeed. Okay, so we got some thrusters in the front here. Oh, they're exposed and nice. Here we have the laser ports. So, and inside of that we have like this like big kinetic armor. It's pretty hardcore. So we have a lot here. And by the way, this is how you do like internal thrusters. You'll have to have some ducts, give it some space, and make it have a outward port like this. So this is how to make internal thrust in a neat way with jets and stuff like that. By the way, we are going to select a little cutout view first, so that we can explore this thing a little bit more. So here we have a little side view. We don't have interiors. We do have a EMP insulated AI core in the back, which I'm sure is a good idea, since we saw what happened if you do not in an earlier little video. And we're having so much anti-kinetic armor. Now, from a sea craft, I don't think that this angle would need to be that much protected, but maybe it is. We can see all the laser systems are EMP insulated as well, which is very smart. We have some different layers and going on here. If it doesn't pitch towards the Gimle though, and it's not able to shoot down the crams, it might get into trouble. We'll see though. Man, this is so many. Wow, this is really anti-kinetic armor. So very thick, like ram. Really, this little shield here in the front is really here to probably detonate crams far before they go into it. But if it doesn't tilt towards the target, it might have some problems, and if it doesn't shoot down the Gimle's incoming crams, it might also have some problem. We'll see though. Yeah, so to battle. So here we are. We're about to start the first battle, so that's gonna be very nice. In any case, one little thing that would be very fantastic is if you want to support the channel, you can of course do so on both Patreon and YouTube memberships. The YouTube members get early access to the videos whenever I upload them and don't need to wait for the weekly schedule. And if you're on Patreon, we have lots of different rewards for all the commissioned officers in the Army of Gmodism, and you can of course join the Army of Gmodism for free by enlisting on Discord. But if you want to support the channel but really can't or don't have the space for that, there is one thing I would so much want your help with. I have two other channels. One is called Gmodist, one is called Relaxism, and neither of them have quite gotten to 1000 subscribers yet. When they don't have 1000 subscribers, it means that YouTube is taking all the revenue that the channels are making. So I don't get any of that at all. And if you would want to subscribe to those channels, and it probably has some content you would like to, I would be very thankful, because when they get 1000 subscribers, I can apply for the YouTube partnership program, and then YouTube has to give a share of what the channels make YouTube to me, which of course directly support me. So please go to Relaxism and Gmodist channel on the end screen of this video and subscribe if you want to support the channel. But yeah, let's start this battle. Right. What's popping here? Oh, look at that. We have a cloud of incoming missiles here. We have to pause the gamer a little bit and see what's happening. Oh, we have kinetic. What? Oh, look at that. They're just providing some random impact. We both have red lasers here, so a little bit hard to see. I have a little bit orange color, that's the only difference. And of course, the Pelagornis Overlord is a really laser brick design here. Oh, it goes low! It goes low! I did not expect it to go that low, to be honest. I expect it to dodge every cram. It needs to make sure that the Gimle is losing its laser capabilities. The Gimle is not in the lead. The Gimle is actually around 5% behind. Look at that. Oh, Lord. Do we have a case of arson laser? Look at that fire. Fire is consuming. Look at that. It's a fire laser. I think it is a fire laser. We have a fire spread on many places here. Man, look at that. Deep damage. That is no joke. Indeed not. We have to watch the ceremonial blast of the arqueballistas. And I think these just travel too slow. I think the Pelagornis Overlord is well able to dodge them. Yeah, definitely able to dodge them. Look at that. So it has taken some beating in the front here, but this absolute brick won't melt through too easily. Seems like the Gimle's lasers are struggling a little bit. The pack is dealing damage too. We can clearly see we're glad we have that pack system. Here you have the swarm. Now I don't remember how that module looks like. It's also possible that these possibly could carry incendiary ammunition as well. Bam. Well, I do think that the Gimle's anti-missile systems is doing a lot of heavy lifting here. We can see they're incoming and they're continuously getting damaged. Most of the clouds get deleted before they reach the target. I just need to check. There we had it. They don't seem to be carrying incendiary, no. I think it looks a different way too. I don't quite remember how they look like. I think it looks like explosive ones almost. The Gimle has lost so much. Alright. I just want to catch on these ones. See if they're able to hit. We actually got to hit. Okay. Went through the side of the shield here. Continued. And deleted itself on this side. Here. Got it. That it can hit. But it seems that the likelihood isn't too great. Well, the Pelagornis, she is indeed a quite formidable fighter. It right now looks like a clear win for the Pelagornis by Dalsha. Laser brick. And it's a pump laser too. So I think it only has pumps almost. Look at that. And the Gimle seems to not have its lasers here at all. So I would almost suspect the damage dealing party for the Gimle is over by now. No, no, no. The lasers are back. The lamps just got confused. Look at that. Looks like some of the lift on the port side of the Pelagornis is damaged. If the Gimle's laser or damage is able to be focused on the lift generating blocks, we might get into a stability issue. However, it is made of alloy mostly, so I do suspect this thing floats pretty well anyways. Not sure though, a lot of alloy and wood, it should float, but it has a lot of heavy armor as well. Well, how does the cloud of missiles do? Look at that. The sieve systems are definitely damaged now. And many of those missiles actually hit the target. Look at the poor Gimle. We have so many fires on so many places. This is one of the first instances I've seen a laser deal so much fire damage. I highly believe this is what I would call an arson laser, with the addition that creates more fire. Look at that indeed. A lot of damage. I don't suspect that the Gimle has any chance, but of course I do believe that the Gimle can get quite lucky in the first couple of seconds. So it's not quite over yet. The Pelagornis Overlord definitely wins the first battle. Gimle is 2% away from being in despawn territory. 5 minutes in game. Brutal battle indeed. Look at that. The laser is indeed targeting the lift on the side here. Interesting indeed. I feel the Gimle can get lucky. Also, lasers are not the best thing underwater. So in case the Pelagornis Overlord is underwater, I'd suspect its damage dealing capability will almost be zero. Well, we shall see in the next battle how the Gimle is doing against this very formidable laser brick. Right, there we are, round 2. We downgraded the graphics just to get the full game speed. What was that? What happened here? Weird. Alright. Dalsha is moving away. Gimle is trying to line up its lasers. Look at that. The Gimle got a big hit there. Something happened. 3% in 25 seconds. Something happened. Alright. The laser is now targeting the side here. Wonder if it dunks itself in water from time to time just to put some fires out. Because alloy is somewhat flammable, and even though the Gimle doesn't have an arson laser, it does have a laser. Interesting indeed. Right now, The Gimle's laser is really locking on to the right side here. If it's able to hurt the lift on this side, we'll see, we'll see. I think Gimle is doing a little bit better in this round, but only a little bit. Now you can see, as long as the laser is not dealing damage, the Gimle is slowly but surely losing. See that. So many airspaces and stuff to melt through here. Most of Gimle's main systems is of course completely useless. Whoops. Sorry. Alright. Look at that. The laser is just creating fire all over the place over the Gimle. Ooh, wow. Look at that. No fun times for the Gimle. Indeed not. Wow. This fire, wow. Fire lasers. I'm starting to think that the Gimle's laser will have to be updated to be a incendiary laser. Look at that, we had a big good hit with the Arqueballista Invictus. You saw those shells dropping? Not shells, I mean blocks. That looks like another Arqueballista hit. Interesting indeed. The Pelagornis, I think it was about this damaged at the end of last battle. So even though Gimle is at 82%, I can clearly see it's doing slightly better this round. Right now it does not really look like it will be enough for a win, of course. But we'll see. Now the laser from the Gimle seems to be offline. That's bad times. Oh no. And it seems that the Vigoletta marksman is pretty damaged too. Now we only see the Civ's cannon trying to deal some damage. Packs are packing. Alright. Look at that. We have so many holes that I believe the Gimle has turned holy. Very funny. So we should be looking into the AI here. Do we have a damaged AI? Oh, this is so close. Look at this. This is so scary. In front of us is the AI and it's like literally starting a fight there any second. The Gimle is pretty done. It can't possibly twist this around. I don't see how Gimle can do anything to win this battle. The Gimle's damage dealing lasers, they're offline. They're offline. Look at that. The connections have burned away. It has nothing to go for it right now. Oh damn. Brutal battle indeed. And there the Gimles, look at that. The AI just burned up. We are going down. Big congratulations to Pelagornis Overlord. It is definitely some strong, formidable winner's bracket material. That arson laser. Wow. I think we're gonna have a third round just for fun. Even though Dalsha is the winner in this battle. For the third battle, we're gonna spice things up a little bit. We know that the Pelagornis Overlord, she is stronger, absolutely no question about it. So, the Gimle has called in some reinforcements. Yes, indeed we have. We called in the Deputy Sheriff from the Constabulary. This is, you've seen the building process of this fleet, and you should definitely check out that if you haven't. This is a charge plasma and charge laser support craft, basically, with some arson missiles of their own. So, I highly want to see how the Deputy Sheriff would assist the Gimle in this battle, and if this assisting will turn the tide. Now, this is not a cheap thing. This cost 400,000 materials. Yeah, it's compact, so the Gimle should really be able to take it home with this type of assistance, but maybe it won't. I just want to test the Pelagornis to the core. I want to see if she has what it takes to deal with this extra reinforcement from the Constabulary. Diff guns are fired. Oh, look at that. This is the only unit so far in the army of Gmodism that doesn't have the red laser. And this is because this laser is a charge laser combined with a charge plasma. So it is it's a plasma laser. Look at that. Then it kind of deals that damage there. Oh yeah, and it uses some of those as well. Maybe the Deputy Sheriff is actually a much more formidable match against many opponents. Actually, that can be quite so. The yeah, all right. We got fires all over the place here. Pelagornis, she is focusing on the Gimle, of course. That is the more scary foe here. Now you see the laser is still online, but actually it's dealt most of its damage. Now it's not very scary anymore, now it's just a light laser. So to be honest, most of the damage that is dealt by the charge plasma and charge laser is now already dealt. And you can see the Pelagornis Overlord took that really good. Look at that. We have the surface layers of lasers damaged, but somehow it didn't completely wreck it. Wow, they didn't even get through there. Very formidable. Very formidable. I think the Pelagornis, she will go pretty far in the winner's bracket. Simple but strong, the type of design. The big thing to worry about right now is probably the rain of incendiaries. The Gimle is at 91% still. It's starting to look, with the extra support from the side here, the Gimle might actually have tipped the tides of this battle. We'll see though. Now see, the laser is active here, that means it doesn't do any lamb's work. Look at that fire in the side. Oh, we had a boiler catching fire. And it really should dunk itself in water there. That would have been great. Stop those fires a little bit. I don't know how much it does to just dunk yourself in water quickly. I think you actually might have to stay there a bit. From the depth works in mysterious ways. Look at that. Well, pretty interesting though. I am very amazed that the charge laser and charge plasma attack didn't deal that much damage to Pelagornis. That's a very good design methods here. It's only started to get a little bit more sluggish, but man, of course, it's been assaulted with lasers, plasma, and incendiary small missiles for a while now. Wow. It's a good one. Well, if the Gimle's crams are starting to hit, it will definitely win. Look at that, now we are taking some fire here. Constabulary is only damaged by 2%. It's been some minutes now, so I think the charge plasma might have loaded up its next shot soon. Brutal indeed. We'll need to check out what's up with the Gimle right now. How is she doing? Look at that. Not looking too great. Wow, that's so much fire damage. Like the second battle. Wow, that was so efficient to just burn down the entire AI. That went quickly. So quickly. I think I'll need to check in the Pelagornis. I don't know why I struggle with that thing. But I need to check out the lasers. I wonder if they increase the intensity quite some bit there. I'm not sure. Very interesting. It actually looks like the Pelagornis can still win this. That's insane. Ooh, that's a lucky strike. And these like tiny incendiaries are just nasty. Just filling the area with fuel, and the laser is helping to increase the intensity. Amazing. Alright. Oh, look at that. The side is almost kind of melted away here. Looks like we might have some lift problems. Or maybe not. The entire underside is covered with propellers. Ooh, that's a nasty one though. Look at that hit. That's a lot of heat fragments. Very amazing. I definitely feel that the Pelagornis Overlord would actually be able to deal with the Deputy and the Gimle if it started out dealing with the Deputy Sheriff, because that thing, you don't want to let it come close. If you can take it out before it comes close, you're pretty safe. It doesn't have much damage dealing capabilities over a long range. That laser is only shooting at short range anyways. Ugh. So the laser right now, it's of course so little pumps, it doesn't deal that much damage. It is mostly helping to increase the intensity of the flames caused by the incendiary system. If anyone wondered that. But yeah. This is pretty cool. The Gimle is actually also about as damaged. I think if the Deputy were not able to come in here in the beginning and decrease the power of this laser from the start, Dalsha's submission would already have been winning, probably. Now we're getting into the wood. Getting into the wood is of course not fun times, because that means that the incendiaries don't need to add as much fuel. So it looks like Pelagornis Overlord, this little extra round, will be to burn down. Which is funny, considering that she is extremely good at burning other ships down. Indeed. In any case, I just want to say huge thanks to all the channel members for supporting the channel. You can join it too if you want to. And of course, our commissioned officers in the army of Gmodism, all our cadets, Commodore Owen, Lieutenant Antor, Lieutenant Cravey, Lieutenant Powerback Reed, Lieutenant Vincent Veritas, Lieutenant Scoobrox, and Lieutenant Sigsarhot. Your continual support helps the channel a lot, so huge thanks for supporting our work here. Or it's me. Anyways, now it has so little power that even the crams are starting to hit. I am surprised that any of the Gimle's crams are alive and haven't burned down yet, but well, this thing has been so untouched for so long. I mean, man, I think those diff guns should be reloaded pretty soon, no? Well, one has to say, well thought. This is a super formidable ship. It's very amazing. So I hope you have been enjoying this little battle, and we'll be back next week with the next Gimle battle. Unless you're in the Ecclesiarchy, then you can watch it already. Also, please check out my Patreon if you've never seen that before. The join video is very funny, even though you're not interested. It's worth a watch, or I tried to have my little play thing. On Twitch, you'll find me live, and down there on my other channels, you can see some 24/7 entertainment with From the Depth battles all the time, and many of them you may never have seen either, because some of them are put in, they're produced and put into that big file already, and they're just there for enjoyment, and yeah, so there is a chance to see something that never has been aired before too. Also, of course, the Relaxism channel, we have a ASMR Rain From the Depth video. I can make more of them. Also, I've been thinking about it, but maybe satisfactory. Anyways, see you next time. This is your host Eric of the Gmodism Empire, and stay tuned until next time. Huge thanks for watching, and thanks in advance for liking this video, and of course the support subscriptions to those channels. See you.